going to be better? No, it looks stuttery. Hopefully the sound isn't too bad.
Well, thankfully, once you get in the game, you'll be able to change settings.
Alrighty. It's Squiddo.
Out of curiosity,
Yeah.
oh no, it is just the stream, yeah. Because I thought it was stuck on the starting soon screen, but no, it is very, very laggy at the moment. Weird little flicky teleport thing.
Yeah.
Twang.
Okay.
I don't remember if the game caps its own frames at default, but that may be one thing you want to fix when you get in there. It's the frame cap. I do wonder if that was intentional, because there were 3 of those towers, and this is Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh yeah. I was thinking to myself, I was like, man, how convenient that there's things in the exact shape of the 3 for Baldur's Gate 3.
Pickpocketing is a quick path to profit. Just make sure your sleight of hand is up to the task.
Squelchy. It also looks very different than the pods that I saw for the list. So, options. Video. Borderless window, that should be good. Triple buffering.
I just got a shiny Fuecoco.
Nice, son, bud.
More data kit.
Level 1.
What's up, Jay?
VSync has a lot of options. Well, 3.
So, I would say for your sake, probably turn it off, turn on frame rate cap, set frame rate to 60.
Frame rate cap turn on, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, and then maximum frame rate.
60.
Oh, it was on 60. Okay. It looked like a slider that went to 60. Okay, there we go.
And then, let's see here. What is your model quality set to?
High.
Alright, so those, try turning texture quality down from ultra to high, if it's on ultra by default, because I don't know what yours defaulted to.
The overall
The one that says texture quality.
texture quality, it does say ultra. So turn it to what now?
High, and see if that helps any.
The moment now? It doesn't look like, but
Is there an apply button when you change it? I forget.
I don't see an apply button.
Alright, let's see here.
Cloud quality, we can turn that down some.
Yeah.
Fog quality? Let's make that medium.
Do you have, under post-process, DLSS?
It says off.
And is that yours say AMD FSR or DLSS?
Both of them are off.
Turn on DLSS to, performance.
Performance. Except... Wow, things suddenly became smooth over on OBS.
Yeah, it uses, so there's these things on NVIDIA called CUDA cores, and the CUDA cores cannot be used for gaming. They're used for the AI stuff that's built into the NVIDIA software, and so that's purely what it's using to help render your game right now.
Oh. Cool beans!
We'll have to see all that translates into other stuff, but yeah, turning that to performance is probably for the best for you. Let me make you full screen on another screen for a second.
Okay, that's how you move the camera. Middle click.
I think your stream is still lagging though. Let me refresh the page.
Oh goody, it's point and click.
Yes.
I don't see that being an issue later. We'll see.
If you use controller, you can move using joystick. See, on mine it still shows your stream in the settings screen.
Ah. Yeah, it was near the very end. Once I clicked that one option, it suddenly becomes smooth. At least it visually looks smooth for me.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Whoa. I've been inspired. Inspire Day.
This is the pool that thing came from. The parasite now writhing behind your eye.
What does it mean, investigate? What would I be investigating?
The thing you're looking at.
But I mean, how? I'm already looking at it. What would entail the investigation?
Only one way to find out.
That requires an intelligence roll. My intelligence is only so-so. I get a -1 to that. So I'll leave
Oh,
it
wow.
be for now. Huh?
I said, oh wow.
Yeah, the suggested thing for paladins is not to be intelligent.
Yeah, because charisma is actually your spell modifier.
Yeah.
The stream is still laggy. It's at least responding, but it's still laggy.
Huh. That might also be because my computer's like, hey, guess who needs an update?
Yeah, that's one of the things you may have to start doing those before stream. Every time.
I didn't know that I had it until we were getting ready for all this.
Gotcha.
This way, me. I am clanky. Hello, table with tiny tendrils of evil. A runic slate.
Visions project into your mind. An autumn
I don't know, hun.
hurtling through the plains, resplendent with psionic energy.
I was wanting one of those to give to
I mean, there's the Looking for Life that draws almost every day.
Cartilaginous chest.
I don't know. I'm probably sapping every good luck I have. Probably gone now. Living life.
Poor HUD.
Man, the gold's pretty in this.
I'll spend on shiny.
The weird, like, chips of gold.
Yeah. Is this chest instanced or not?
I don't know, do you see 13 gold?
Yeah,
Then it's shared.
already.
You can take the gold.
Whoa.
What?
It just it closed so violently.
Oh, yeah.
I got Charmander.
Whoop.
He's cute.
You got a Charmander?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, there was a Charizard
I
event,
already
so.
have Charizard, that could do anyway.
I wasn't
Yes, I
expecting
picked
you to pick up the whole chest.
I'm taking it with me.
Any particular reason?
Yes, very much a particular reason.
Where the hells are we?
I'll be leaving it on the ship. But
I
there's
was
very
say-
much a particular reason.
Is it for that door you were telling me about?
It very much is for that door. Just in case we decide to stick around and fight.
An onyx.
Dead. Good.
There's another chest up here.
Good. Huh? Chest?
There's another chest up here.
Ah.
What's in here?
Scroll of color spray. Color spray?
We can, if we keep the wizard on our team later, we can actually have him learn that spell from the scroll.
Huh.
So we don't need to in this one because they got rid of it in the full launch, but there used to be a chest across this gap here. If you ever need to jump, you can tap the Z button to pull up your jump menu. Or tap it down in your bar on the bottom, but Z brings up the jump menu.
Oh. Whee! Whee!
There is fall damage.
I see. Interesting how I shot blood everywhere from doing that.
Yeah, but it's part of the reason why one of my spells I have is Thunder Wave, which has a chance of knocking back things. You can very much kill things from fall damage. Matter of fact, I got an achievement for doing that. What do you think of the door?
Yeah. Well, here we go, I guess.
Squelch.
Indeed.
Oh wait, I forgot to get the chest. Be right back.
Alrighty. I will right here, so I don't trigger anything else.
Ah, you're fine in this room.
In this room?
Yep.
Okay.
What's hiding here?
Release us.
The vicious chair.
Yes, viscous.
Ah, viscous. I saw a vicious chair.
No, it's viscous.
Indeed. Gross.
A feeling penetrates your mind. An anomaly, one like ourselves, unconnected from the whole. Caution.
I'll give it a shot.
Worlds beyond worlds flash before your eyes. Empires of a grand design traversed by ships just like this.
Help us.
A schematic of a nautiloid flashes into your mind. Nerves, sinews, as much living being as ship.
Release us.
Brain jar, huh? Unsettling. Also, who in the world is talking?
We are here. Here.
Oh. Up there. Oh. You're twitchy. Where in the world am I? Jeez, there we go.
If you ever
Camera
lose yourself,
sucks,
double
bitch.
click on your portrait to jump to yourself.
All right. What now?
Isn't it, hun?
Help us.
Cerebral aquarium.
Mind flayer horticulture.
Retain?
Release us.
Neural apparatus. Whoa, why is it pulsing?
I did a ping on it. Alt right click ping something for others to look at.
Oh. No, it's an elevator. Could you quit having a creepy voice, please?
I love that their status effect is under operation.
We are trapped. Yes, you've come to save us from this place. From this place, you'll free us.
The exposed brain quivers in expectation.
Please. Before they return. They return.
So if I remember right, I can recommend things. Like, for example, I'm going to click on something and I think it just shows the recommendation since you're the one in chat. Let's see here. Yeah, so my little picture shows up next to what I recommend, for example.
Gotcha.
The enemy. So many enemies.
Oh.
But since I played this part a few times, unless you ask me to give an opinion, I'm going to let you make decisions.
A newborn. Born new from this husk.
You know no creature like this. One that is more brain than person.
This is just strange. What do you
Remove us
want?
from this body, from this case. Free us, please.
Suppose I can investigate. Okay, cool. Roll, sure.
Not bad.
I successfully
Notice
investigated.
edema, a swelling of the brain causing pressure where it strains against the shell of the skull.
Sure.
Or do I keep baby boy Coco as pink, or do I make her wolf?
Up to you, husband. You rolled a 1 and a 2. It took your 2.
Amazing. I failed spectacularly.
But you didn't critically fail.
Hmm.
The swelling is too great. You cannot lift the brain out of the skull.
So if you want to try to save it, I can try to save it for you. Or if you want to destroy it, you can destroy it.
I feel like it's a bad thing, but at the same point in time, I don't know what to do. So, bless you. Bless you.
On the left-hand side.
Yeah? Bless you.
On the left-hand side near my picture. Thank you both for the blessings. Well, you can click to listen in on the conversation.
Now you can approach the brain of
The exposed brain
strangely high-pitched
quivers in
voices.
expectation.
Please. Before they return. They return.
You like the face I made.
Yeah.
A newborn. Born new from this husk.
You realize you're talking to an intellect devourer, a minion of the mind flayers who abducted you.
Well, so you know what it is now, so what do you want to do? Give your recommendation.
Well, if it's an intellect devourer, then it's going to try to probably come after us next. So, gosh, I don't know, because it's trying to be polite, I guess?
So do you want me to try to save it?
I don't know. It's very strange.
Here, we'll try to save it then. I haven't done one of these yet, so we'll see what it does.
Okay. Well,
Critical success.
impressive.
The brain lifts from the skull. But you notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient, should it prove a threat.
So do you want me to spare it since you said it was being polite?
I say with great question.
We are free. Our freedom is ours, friend.
The creature pauses, listening. Something behind your eyes seizes in recognition.
We must go to the helm. At the helm, we are needed.
The brain tenses, as though querying an unseen advisor.
Do you not hear it? We will not survive here. We are needed to navigate. We are needed to leave this realm.
Well, we'll see what it does.
To the helm we go. We are going to the helm.
Well, alright then. It has the condition newborn.
Yep, apparently it's gathering its bearings. It has disadvantage to everything at the moment while that's ticking down.
For some reason, my camera was stuck on the wall.
We can loot the body, apparently.
Oh.
Oh, nothing on it, though. Something I did not learn until just super recently.
Yeah.
If you're walking forward and you need to stop abruptly, if you right-click, you'll stop what you're doing.
Oh.
So you're not frantically trying to click near your character.
Abomination. This is your end. Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes. Ugh. My head. What is this? Ugh. Skvar. You are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive. We carry mind flayer parasites. Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted. Within days, we will be Geich, mind flayers. We can do nothing until we escape. That must be our priority. First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. As for that thing, it will remain tame as long as it believes we are thralls. It may be of use in the fight to come.
Impressively detailed little buggers.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Out of curiosity, can you see where I'm targeting?
No.
Okay, I wasn't sure how that worked in multiplayer.
I seem to be controlling her right now. Whoop.
Yeah, you control her and I control my minion. If you look at the top, though, there's a turn order up there.
Gotcha. Let's manipulate scale.
By default, any NPCs will be controlled by you unless there's something specifically that messes with me, like the one thing did. Oh, apparently our turn orders are not entirely tied to each other because you just moved. Even though on mine it shows my turn still.
I moved her.
What's what
Yeah.
I mean, but it shows my portrait before her, so I guess it's not entirely that based on that.
Huh.
Not that there's anything wrong with that, but that's interesting to know.
Maybe it's our teams.
Maybe. Let's see here. Which attack to use? Take that.
Oh.
Your Bardic Inspiration wore off, so have some more Bardic Inspiration.
I suppose I'll...
Is ever easy.
Uh...
On my way.
Ready? Not enough space. So... guess I'll end here. So I'd get close to me. Foolish fool!
You proved surprisingly adequate in battle. Now, to the helm.
There's a crossbow.
Neat. I have a hand crossbow at the moment, which if I can find the second hand crossbow, I can actually dual wield them.
This is a light crossbow.
Yeah, that don't count, sadly. That's a two-handed. However, I will take the scimitar.
Another light crossbow. Sure, I'll take the other light crossbow. This is a light crossbow. I suppose we can sell them when we get to a town.
I should be able to throw stuff into your inventory, but let me try real quick just to make sure. Split item. And then send to tab, yes. And send to tab.
Whoa. Do we only have 4 inventory slots?
No, the reason it looks like that over there is there's a little plus and minus. You can make it go up and down. You can also drag the red bars if you want to show more of one thing and less of another. Or at the very bottom of your screen, there's common, class, items, passives, custom. And then the red thing is everything.
Gotcha. So I can customize it at some point.
Yeah.
I might do that at some point. We'll walk on his brain. Ah, restoration. Ah, it affects everyone. Cool.
Open up.
Ship won't be able to take another dragon attack.
Ooh, right here.
Before it's too late.
Yes, please.
Short sword, huh?
I have a melee weapon now, because I didn't have a melee weapon.
I have a warhammer.
That you do. You smash into things.
Yes.
Here we go.
Oh. Another one of these.
Let's see if I get lucky or not.
Without knowing its purpose.
Another mystery.
Nope, arcing failed.
Can't read
Arcing
this.
failed. Arcing failed. I failed to decipher any of those three things. Can I make the little minion do it?
You cannot use that right
Nope,
now.
the little minion that says you cannot use that.
Cannot use that right now.
They all just say use for me.
Oh,
Oh.
there's a panel above them. The sigil.
Ah.
Can't read this script. Unleash.
I
Well,
learned
you know
one
what
of them.
one button does.
Can't read this script.
You can't try again. Once you fail, you failed.
But we know that the left one is unleash.
Now, I will say, because you're a paladin, if you want these things sacrificed, so that if you're worried about them waking up later or something, have me do it, or have the Githyanki do it, because you can actually break your oath as a paladin, and you become an oathbreaker class.
Hmm.
It's explosive. I want it.
Get me out of this damn thing! We have no time for stragglers.
I say as I send it to your inventory, because you're the melee person.
What now?
I say as I send it to your inventory, because you're the melee person. I put the tank in your inventory.
It was a tank.
Yeah, the purple tank I picked up? It was an explosive tank.
The construction is too alien. Nothing looks familiar.
This ship is crashing. Do you intend to die for a stranger?
Partial joking, but she don't know you're a paladin.
They did something to it when they sealed me in.
What now?
Please!
It's a partially joking, but she obviously doesn't know you're a paladin.
I mean, we did see that this one says unleash.
Yep.
Ionic energy radiates from the prisoners.
Hmm.
They do not react.
If I remember right, she also said that they used the panel next to her, didn't they?
Quite possibly.
It's actually called touch. I pointed at touch.
The console appears dormant.
Suppose I should look for a switch.
The mechanisms are completely unrecognizable at first, but then you spy an empty socket.
So you notice an empty socket. Do you want to look for something that goes in the empty socket, or you just want to hit it?
Let's see, empty
That
cell.
socket must power this thing.
There's a thing. I don't see things.
There's another room.
There's a backpack. Bloodstone, gold. It's a thing. That's a manuscript.
Something good here.
A reliquary.
Music.
A dark mind. This one?
Yep, this does not lead to the next area, so we're not gonna accidentally trigger anything in here.
Hey, another scimitar.
Nice.
Do you want another scimitar?
Sure.
Take the key, I guess?
How many hosts of these gay infected?
Another pod.
A dazed woman is trapped inside the pod. She doesn't notice you.
I failed
I rolled it.
Arcana.
I failed it. Yeah, I failed a critical roll on checking what the sigil meant.
Could mean anything.
Chest here.
Potions of healing.
Yep, I'll split. I'll take one, and you take the other. And then I'll
I-
take the chest.
There's a slave mine, whatever that is. Eldritch Rune. A candle!
Mm-mm.
You want some money, a candle, and a rune?
The rune, I think, is the thing we need.
Ah.
This might unlock those controls next to the pod.
Yeah, there we
Ah.
go.
Do do do. Do 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 do.
Also, this is able to be unlocked with that key you found.
The little mini chest.
Yeah.
The console appears dormant. The console hums to life.
I don't think you have to do the second one first, but it just gives you a chance to see more information on it in this one. But you made it.
Even with the negative.
The pulsing glow and organic lines of the device make it seem more like a beating heart than a machine. Perhaps it will open the nearby pod.
So yeah, so use this more info on that one.
Suddenly, you feel a hideous squirming in your head. The parasite. Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority.
Illicit will. Or wisdom.
Mm-mm. Wow.
Well then.
I was about to make a joke. You can only fail if you roll a 1, and then you roll a 2.
Yeah?
You feel the biomechanical
I didn't say it though,
power
hon.
of the console process your
Hey, he
command
passed. Barely.
and yield to it.
Don't say things like that.
A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
Sugar in the background, like, you know how his luck goes, don't think things like that.
Don't say. You said.
No, I said I was about to say it.
Oh, okay. Well, don't think it. Don't think the thoughts aren't anything.
At last. Thought I was done for. I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a gift with you.
You keep dangerous company.
A lot of people do not like Shadowheart.
Dangerous company is what you need in a fight.
Fair point. Looks like there's plenty of fighting ahead. Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way. Shadowheart. One moment.
Finally. Let us make for the helm. We've wasted enough time already.
She's right. Lead on.
To the chest of whatever this tiny chest is that Dash will probably put in his pocket. Okay, you can pick it up now.
Thank you. You like?
I'm surprised you're not picking up all these like random just objects like this backpack. Yoink.
Well, the backpack can just be walked over, and like the brain jars, I can't pick those up. So I picked up what I could.
Okay.
Now I have a request when we get in here.
Yeah.
Do not go through the other door until I place some stuff down.
Okay.
We can walk up to it, and there will be a trigger scene. Just don't go through the door.
So how close to the door should we be?
As long as you don't click on the door, it's fine. We can go up to the door. Just don't open it. And also, word of advice, because I found this out the hard way, and it kind of makes sense.
Whoa.
But once we get the scene, don't go back.
Who put you in charge?
That's all I'll say.
trust
Don't
my
go
own
back.
judgment.
Cane yank.
Yeah, so basically here, I'll get us up to the door. Since, like I said, I don't want you to go through it, is all I ask. So there's a little save prompt, autosave successful.
Yeah, I keep trying to get close to the door, and every time I do, something interrupts me. Because I
Now,
put
just don't
myself
click on the door.
right here.
Yep, that is fine.
Whoop.
Aha, I stopped it.
But failed to answer in time? What?
I stopped it. It was wanting me to do something because I clicked on the door on accident. Because I was trying to click and the NPC made my mouse consider click elsewhere.
Oh.
Anyways, we're gonna drop item, drop item, drop item, drop item, and then I'm going to rearrange these. Oh, two of them became stuck to each other. Oh no, is my strength not high enough? Oh no, it's not a space. Got it, okay. Let's see here then. Place that one there. Because these became stuck, I'll pick up one of these.
That's right. Get over here, little mind thingy.
I'm gonna move closer to you for a moment, and then... Place that there. Well, I can't control the NPCs, so because none of them are tethered to me, so can you move the Githyanki closer to you?
How do you move them?
Click their portrait and you get control of them.
Okay, so...
Assume nothing.
Yep, that should be good enough.
Here? Whoa!
Drop item. Oh, Shadowheart.
I moved her closer if that helps.
Yes, that will help.
I can probably move her right. No, not on the door. Move camera. Yeah, be next to the wall like that. Good girl.
All's well that ends. Well, not as bad as it could have.
There, that should be amply fortified. How do you like my creation?
Interesting. They can't walk around that one edge, though?
In theory, no, but here, actually, I can get a little bit closer now because we're all bunched
Ooh.
up.
It's a solid mass.
Yes, they became attached for some reason. I don't fully understand why.
That was interesting looking.
So I don't know how well this works in multiplayer, but especially for single player, F5 is quick save, F8 is quick reload, so if you want a quick save before we open the door, you can. I saw the saving prompt as well, so that works for us. And since you're the host, you control all saving.
Okay.
Alright, let's do this.
Enter helm? Sure.
Geese. So, red dude there, if we can defeat him, we can have his sword. We'll want to try to make sure they both die around the same time, because once he dies, the mind player becomes aggressive to us as well.
Draw. Connect the nerves of the transport. We must escape.
But as long as he's alive, the
Do
Mind
it.
Flayer will
We
ignore
will
us.
deal with the Geich after we escape.
Connect the nerves. Nerves. We will connect them.
Now, there
Okay,
are some enemies nearby as well. I'll take the one on the left real quick.
already.
There we go.
I do not know who I'm controlling right now. I do not see a
Is
bar
there... Since stream's always a little bit behind, is there a thing above the intern button that says, like, click here to go to player's turn?
There's a little hourglass on my little turn thing.
It may be making you wait then because of turn order.
Yeah, because I think the Mind Flayer has to go first.
We need to get out of here. Now.
Okay, now I can be moved.
Okay.
Have to keep going.
Whoop. Okay. Miss. Wait, throw? That would have been funny, being able to just throw it.
I will ascend.
Can we maybe not go through the fire, people? But really, it's not close enough. Fine. She ends her turn too, I guess.
Well, actually, hold on. Before you go any further, there should be a cancel intern button. If you hover over the intern, there should be a cancel intern button. She has a dash attack that will allow her to dash at the enemy.
I'm already have the hourglass. I don't know how to cancel. There's no...
I don't know if it'll let you on this one, but yeah, because if there's no
on.
cancel above the intern.
Okay, there we go. I saw it that time.
Yeah, because she should have a dash attack that will let her lunge forward. Like, it's called lunge, I think.
Rush attack, maybe?
Yeah, that's one of her abilities.
Ooh.
Yeah, there you go. So the one good thing is that as long as the enemy does not get a turn, you can cancel an intern you made, in case you forgot to do something.
Can't even
Okay,
catch my
cool.
breath. With haste.
Oh, not enough movement on my little minion, so I'll just send him as far as I can.
On the move.
Do I have a ranged attack far enough? I do.
Sacred Flame, huh?
Yeah, because she has cantrips, which are Sacred Flame and the, I think, Fire Bolt, which are free to use. They do not cost spell slots.
Well, that's handy.
Yeah, that's how they balance out the magic classes. They always have at least a basic ranged attack they can do.
No time to waste.
No more arrows from you.
What now? Swift as my feet can carry me.
Again, the minion can't reach it, so we'll just get close.
Ignore the devil. We must take the transponder.
The responder's the thing way up to the top, right?
Yes. And we have 13 turns until the ship crashes and it's a game over.
Got to press on. Swift and lethal. My path be true.
No choice.
Then,
but
like I
to
said,
keep
it's entirely
going.
up to you if you want to try fighting him or not, because he is not by any means an easy fight.
One day I'll catch a break.
Yeah, dagger. Just looting corpses as I go.
Fair. Oh, where can I throw it? Right there.
So do we have to also defeat him before the timer?
Yes, if we want to try to get his sword, he has to die before the timer, and we have to make sure that the Mind Flayer dies either nearby as well, because the Mind Flayer becomes aggressive. Alright, looks like I can't do anything else at the moment, so I'll end there.
Or your spine is mine.
If this ship hits the ground, we're dead.
Got to press on.
Whoop. Hello, cutscene.
It's clear. Hurry before they strike.
Ah, shoot, more imps have appeared.
Yep. Oh, that targeted me. I didn't think it would. That's kind of disappointing.
Hmm?
I tried to give the Mind Flayer an actual ward temporarily, just so that it would survive longer, because it will get defeated by the big bad. However, I apparently can't buff it, even though it's green at the moment, which, I mean, kind of makes sense, but still.
Come on. Can't stay idle.
Yeah, it was radar, of course.
Avernus is ours!
Well, things are not looking great, but let's see here. Well then. I doubt this is gonna work because he has a high resistance, but we're gonna try it anyways. Darn it. Well, if nothing else, it'll be easy enough to put like the little minion or something near the tendrils here soon, since everything's coming to us.
But yeah.
Another fight. Let's go.
Be dazed.
Take it, or Zarya will have your head.
Ooh, and he's stunned now.
Yes, because your dazed made it easier to inflict other statuses. You decided on one?
Yeah, they'll make it a pink cloud.
Nice.
Because I can always try and get a baby later. I can't, like a shiny quick cocoa again.
Yeah.
Because I want to see it. And I can
That is true. Ish.
I mean, I could make it a level 100 quick cocoa, but I still don't think it would be that well balanced.
Make way.
Be more dazed.
Nice. Two things a day.
Where do I go from here?
Be weakened.
Oh, I actually don't know what weak grip does.
I'm not sure either.
Come a little closer.
Oh shoot, the one flew over it.
I just saw a Delibird fly. That was funny.
Do what?
I watched a Delibird fly, or more like just hover a couple feet.
Gotcha. Well, Jay, just in case we start getting into trouble.
Yeah.
That I think it's way over there, and they can literally just click that now.
Awesome. Let's get rid of this thing. Well, weaken that thing.
Strike.
I have no bonus actions I can use reliably, so...
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Weird, but okay.
Find is mine.
Mind Flare has 2 health left, and it has 37 health left. Do we want to try this, or do you want me to trigger the switch?
I don't know. I now better understand how things are going to go if we want to try this again if we fail.
That's fair.
And we know that current layout for some reason doesn't work. They fly over it. Maybe because it counts as one object.
That might be it, yeah. I may have to keep them separate instead of them being the weird blob that they became.
Still breathing, despite everything.
So, not that skill. Critical miss.
Well, it seems like the vicious mockery is paying off at least. Yeah, he has 15 health. I mean, if we can just kill him and then loot him super quickly, I can have the other thing trigger that as quick as possible.
Yeah?
Yeah, vicious mockery puts him at disadvantage. It weakens his chance of getting a successful roll, so that's why I keep doing that at the moment.
He keeps resisting the light spell.
Yeah, you might want to use the... Well, I guess they are resistant to fire as well, so you don't really have a good spell in this battle. I mean, fire might be better either way, because even though they'll take lower damage, at least they'll be taking damage, you know?
Never a dull moment.
Well, if you can get 6 damage off on it.
Well, I can try.
So close. And none of your bonus actions do damage?
No, I have a bonus that gives advantage on attack rolls. Oh, I should use that first.
Yeah.
I thought it was advantage on defense.
Take this shit.
It's your turn now.
It's fine.
Oh, we can actually act out of order now because the minions, that thing has gone to Mind Flayer. In that case, it's just mockery. Ah, of course he resisted. 1 damage, really?
Wow.
Well, how about this? You try attacking it, because you still have your action left. As does Lizelle, so either one of you attack it and do 1 damage. I have not used the minion yet, so I can make it activate the thing if someone loots them.
Okay, attack. Are you kidding me? Give me this pearl.
Still on my feet.
Divine Sense. And... Really? Miss?
You didn't use your Divine Sense. You had the left click when it was
Oh,
up.
really?
Yep.
It doesn't use it. Then why? I hate how some of the skills are like, you gotta press it twice. You know what? Potion of Speed.
I think that's just movement speed, but we'll see.
I got another attack.
Oh. Okay. Oh, that used up your bonus action though, so you can't use your bonus action now.
Okay, that's fine. I didn't have any other bonus actions. Are you kidding me?
Well, if we wipe, we at least know what to do.
Yeah.
Roses in the sticks.
Let me try to attack first. Let's see, that's 35% chance. That's a 55, best I got, so let's try it. Got it. So can you loot?
I took it.
Alright, so I'm gonna use the minion thing to activate the stuff now.
Okay. With our last
This
breath.
creature can't activate the
Are you serious? The
transponder.
creature can't do it?
But it's the mind thing.
Well, I guess I will flee.
Alright. I will heal myself so that I can last longer.
I guess I'll send the minion back down as a distraction.
Select variant?
If it's your paladin heal, I have no idea. I don't know anything about the paladin skills in this. At least you get 2 actions, though. You can also use healing potions if you wanted.
Yeah, the healing potion was what I was trying to use at one time, and I used the speed potion instead. I mean, it technically worked out in my favor, but still.
Yeah, and a healing potion is a half action, meaning you can still do stuff. So you could still use a healing potion if you wanted to, because it's a half action. Or, if you haven't used it yet, if you... Oop, you moved.
I didn't realize it had something like that.
If her bonus action, if she has a heal that has a bonus action heal, she might be able to use that to get you back up. I don't know if she has any spell slots left. There we go.
There, we can at least last another turn.
Right.
I guess I shall in turn then.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Ooh. Well, there she goes.
And just in case something weird happens, be a distraction.
Still don't know what an attack of opportunity is in this, but that's fine.
So basically, if you are threatened, meaning something is actively aggressive against you, and you try to move past them, they get an attack of opportunity against you. Because basically as if you're turning your back to them in the middle of combat.
Gotcha.
It's amusingly fitting that I'm the one doing this though, because when it did a fire breath, I'm actually resistant to fire damage.
Me too.
Oh, I didn't realize yours was also. That's right, you're a fire type dragonborn.
Yeah. I didn't realize that you were going to also be a fire person, because I almost chose the ice one.
That's good. Ice magic is not that common for what I've seen so far. Not saying it won't be later, but from the bit I've played so far, I've not rarely seen it. Web surfaces can web you.
Webs are webby. Sticky things are sticky.
Not just my opinion, but the armored drow here. She almost looks happy to see the falling ship, but then gets a confused look. It's like, ah, falling ship. Falling ship?
Yeah.
Black.
I thought he died.
Yeah, that's what I thought as well, but the cutscene doesn't change regardless.
As you wake, the tadpole squirms in your skull. The chaos of the crash site confuses the landscape. You'll need to find a settlement or landmark, and you'll need to do it quickly. The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
These developers love having weird beaches that you start on that have strangely organic looking stuff strewn about.
They really do. But below your portrait, you should have a level up button you can click on now.
Ah! Stupendous!
And I now become a jack of all trades, because literally I get a proficiency skill called jack of all trades. True that I had half my proficiency bonus rounded down to all ability checks I'm not proficient in.
I went from 12 health to 20.
Yeah, I'm assuming that in this game it always rolls max for health increase.
That's awesome. Man, I got a lot of spells suddenly. I went from nothing to a lot.
Well, if it, how many does it say up to your top left? It probably says like 0 out of however many. I don't remember
Where?
how Paladin ones work. On your here, actually, hold on, it's catching up on the stream right now because of the natural delay.
Yeah.
Okay, I see what you mean. No, those you don't have to select. Okay, yeah, certain classes you have to actually prepare or select your spells.
Okay.
So, like, I have a list of 3, 6, 9, 11. I have a list of 11 spells, but I can only select one of them for now.
I have a lot. They all use one slot. Is that... Does that mean I have one spell a day?
Per long rest, unless something tells you otherwise, like wizards with their recharge after a short rest. But that's easier to tell once we get out of here. Or else if you hover over the spell slot, it might tell you if it recharges.
Gain 2 level 1 spell slots, which are restored with a long rest.
So there you go. You get 2 spells per long rest.
Okay. Choices pending. I'm guessing that's the red.
Yes.
Adopt a particular style of fighting as your specialty.
Yes. You get to pick, do you want sword and board, do you want two-handed, do you want dual wielding, etc., based on whatever paladin can pick from.
Great weapon fighting. That sword I found, was it a great sword?
It is. It's a great sword.
Then I guess I want great weapon fighting. How
it is
convenient.
a considerable damage increase. Come on. Look at radar. Oh, he moved. When you moved, he moved. But he was standing up there against that. With his face against the bar, and his palms were like this. But how do I get the balloons?
He's not too far away.
No, I know, he can't get them. It was just so funny watching him, like, how do I get them?
How do I change my equipment?
I button is the easiest way.
Guessing the little symbol next to my face also is that button.
Yes.
I am nearing my weight capacity, but I have a lot of things, including nautiloid tanks.
Which you can drop if you want to now. I was going to have you place him against the one guy, but I forgot in the middle of the combat.
Yeah. Man, those were most of my weight. Everburn Blade. Cool. An alchemy pouch. Pretty.
On my way.
I can now put things to sleep.
I have a command spell.
See, command spell, if you had been able to reach level 2 somehow while we're up there, you could have commanded him to drop his weapon.
I have Divine Smite. It does slashing fire and radiant damage.
E.
And if they're fiend or undead, Also radiant damage on top of the radiant damage.
Yeah, you are pretty much the slayer of evildoers, as a paladin does.
I have a cool sword.
Which adds an extra, I think, D4 of fire damage to any attack you do. And changes out your
Yes.
attack skills, because if you didn't notice, your skills actually change when you do your melee skills.
Yes. I have cleave.
I mean, you can now hit multiple enemies.
Cleave requires short resting between. A mangled fisher. Hey, it's Shadowheart.
By the way, weird fun little fact about mangled fisher.
Yeah.
If you right-click on a corpse, you can put it in your inventory.
You're alive. I'm alive. How is this possible? I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing. You might want to reconsider calling her a friend. Looks like she ran off without us. You're more concerned for her than she is for you, clearly.
See, some
We
people
need
don't
to
like
take care
the
of
Githyanki
ourselves.
because they
First
view
things
her as
first.
too
We need
abrasive,
supplies,
but a lot more
shelter,
people don't like
and most of
Shadowheart
all, a
because
healer.
that
We
she
might have
very much
escaped,
is
but we
racist.
still have these little monsters in
Yeah.
our heads. No, I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from.
We read it on the
So is this where we can start gathering party members?
Yep. And if we start getting more than 4 of the slot in our party, they go to camp.
Gotcha.
We need each other. And we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company. One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way.
A barrel. A barrel with money. The camera's kind of terrible in this.
you boots me.
Yeah. There's a pouch. How do... There we go.
Yeah, I don't know what's on it. I thought it was just on my hands. Like my hands are slippery.
Might be useful.
Who wiped on my pants?
I already wiped on my shirt.
Suspension of Murgrass. It's a lot.
Let's have a look.
You
Uh-huh.
did pre-order, right?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay, so bottom right-hand corner, camp and resting menu. Just to kind of explain stuff really quickly, there's a short rest, which has available 2 out of 2. A long rest, which shows how many camp supplies you have. And a go to camp button.
Okay.
If we go to camp, it does not cost any supplies, but there is some stuff in your camp chest for you since you pre-ordered.
So, go to camp.
Yes.
Well,
And then over here. Apparently we each have our own traveler's chest. I was wondering how they'd handle DLC in that case, but yeah, we each have our own traveler's chest. And despite the fact that it looks like it only has a certain number of inventory slots, it just expands as you fill it up.
Ask of the shapeshifter.
It basically gives you a spell as long as you're wearing it, and you can hide it once you put it on in case you don't like it.
Clothing.
The clothing is your camp clothing, so if you put it on, it does not take an armor slot. It just affects what you wear around camp when you're actually doing a nighttime camp scene.
Gotcha. The Wildering Adventure Pack.
If you right click on it, you can do open. You can see what's inside of it.
There's foods.
Which are camp supplies.
Gotcha. Potion of animal speaking. Potion of flying.
And there's a peculiar chest of equipment. Yeah, peculiar clothing chest. Inside of it, you should have your special pre-order stuff. That's like the clothing stuff.
A lute of the Merryweather Bard.
Which I'm putting on. It's taking the place of my lyre.
I say, I am not proficient with musical weapon. Needle of that outlaw rogue.
You can learn.
There's a dagger.
Yee. And if you have any equipment that you want to keep, by the way, you can put it in there just to keep things organized, because you can put stuff in there that wasn't in there before. Like I'm putting my scimitars in there since I can't use them until I get to my college. There we go, I've got my stuff sorted around. That helps free up some inventory space, because yeah, anything you store in there is your special chest, so you can store stuff to clear up weight. Which gold does have a weight in this game, by the way, but it's very small.
What does it mean add to wares?
Marking for selling.
Ah.
Once you are all done, I am waiting over near where we need to go to... Wait, no, sorry, we don't need to actually interact with those yet, we can just leave. So when you're done, that same camp menu, there's a leave camp button.
You said there's a way to put things in the chest, though?
Yeah, you should just be able to drag and drop.
Say, okay, that's how I move it. I was like, how do I do this? Put all these weapons I found in there so that I can pull them out again when we want to sell them.
Yeah.
Also, do you want a needle of the outlaw rogue?
Maybe when I get to the class of college of swords, I might look into it, but not right now.
I'll put it away then for now.
I'm not really proficient in, plus honestly a rapier at the moment is better for me because it gives me, let's see, what is it? Weakening Strike, where I can make a weak grip on enemies as well. Let me see what that does. And it also lets me get, Flourish to knock enemies off balance, and Piercing Strike to cause gaping wounds.
It's a shame we can't have a, like, visual helmet, because I like that hat.
Yeah.
But I feel that the ability to potentially shapeshift will be more beneficial. Maybe there's a mod for that.
Oh, there might be. I haven't looked for that yet.
Until then, I can go in there to save up spaces.
Don't say, hun bun. You can always go to bed, hun bun.
So leave camp.
Also, your friend there has a level up Shadowheart.
Oh,
I'm ready. Whatever
Same thing.
it takes.
Click on her, then click on the thing below her name. Or below her picture, I mean.
oh, she's a cleric.
A trickery cleric.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm a little bit tired.
I don't have to choose anything with her.
Poor hun bun.
Well, also, I got to get a shower with the sugar again tomorrow.
No one stopped
We
me
got
yet.
mommy baby school. I got to call about the our vaccination. I call the school and let them know.
Doing your leg thing.
The 4,
Time to press ahead.
the one leg up, like, or like this. I'll make a triangle because this one will go out and I'll put it against this one.
Oh, yep, that's what it looks like.
When he sleeps, funnily enough, like when he
Anything of
switches
use.
around, he switches between the two of them.
Yeah. Like, wasn't there that one day you walked out there with me and I were both in the same pose? But
Yeah, both doing. Well, I do that too with the one hand like this. But normally I put mine under my cheese and the other one goes on top of
Well, no,
it, so
I
you
mean-
don't see this arm.
well, no, I meant like we were both in the same pose that same night though. Like, you walked out, just both of us just.
Yep, together, same pose, same facing, same way. Twins. Can't tell me that's not the same baby. Occasionally, I'm like, there I am.
Maybe that is the way to go. No, maybe not.
Well, if you want to find something else, I'd recommend we go this way first.
Yeah. That's like, because I found some intellect devourers up here.
Yes, we can kill them. If you ever want to try sneaking, by the way, C
More
button
of
sneaks.
those wretched things.
Oh, they ran off, didn't they?
Indeed. Nothing.
This time they saw
Ah.
us.
Well, I think they were trying to get their third friend to join in.
One strike could be lethal.
I refilled it already today, but we may need to clean it tomorrow. Yeah. Oh, let's see here.
Careful of the fire near me. Dodgy little bugger.
Moving.
Thwack.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
You looking forward to testing out your new sword?
Indeed. Intellect devour cerebellum. Alchemy ingredient.
You did 12 damage to that thing, which I mean at this level is impressive.
Yeah. Sure, I'll wait here. That's right, use your turn to dash.
You fought well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
Best be on my way.
And no, I won't be picking it up this time.
What's inside?
Hey, another rapier.
Dual wielding is not good for me at the moment, so do whatever.
I'll pick it up.
I got a void bulb and a toxin vial.
Oh, there's an up. I just happened to see the glowing mind flare up there.
While not great, like I was telling you, until we get the mod, holding down Alt will let you see what's nearby and if it's been emptied or not.
Yeah, that's actually how I saw it. As I was pressing Alt to see if there was anything nearby, and I saw its glowing corpse up there. I was like, aha. There's some belladonna and magret spirits.
Don't mind if I do.
I'm gonna have to turn off my voice. Hearing myself every time I move is a bit much.
That's fair.
Is this like the back entrance or something?
Of the ship?
Of the, like, area that we're heading towards.
Oh, I have no clue what this little spot we're in right now is supposed to be other than just like a little coastal spot. I think it's like a little cove.
I'll say, because the first path led to a door of what looked like a fort, which, again, reminds me very much of Divinity 2. The first area, wandering up on a beach to a fort.
There was something down there, by the way, we could have interacted with. We'll get back to it, though. A little glowy thing on the wall, which unlocks a teleport.
Oh.
If we want to keep going around, then this will be the way it goes around.
This chest is locked. What if I were to attack it?
That works, too. I could have tried lockpicking it.
Oh, I didn't realize that you could lockpick.
I have a lockpick kit on me. I don't have a high chance of it, probably, but I could have tried.
Well, it was just a wooden thing, so I was like, a wooden crate or trunk. That sounds like it'd be easy to get into.
I mean, fair.
And
Does the helmet actually have
I was
defense?
right.
Because so, that might be good for you to equip.
Dexterity saving throw.
Huh.
So, possibly? I lose my shapeshift, but I get some bonus to saving throws.
Bonuses are always a good thing.
We're bardically inspired. See a person.
Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
I have a big fire sword.
There. Can you see it?
Just a dumb boar. You're relieved until you see the flash of a dagger.
Don't we? I saw you on the ship. Free, scuttling about. You're in league with them, aren't you? Those tentacle... Ah!
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on? The worm. Of course. That explains things somewhat. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
He's the thief of the group.
Yes.
Indeed we are. Please, allow me to introduce myself. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me. Is that so? We clearly move in different circles. So, do you know anything about these worms? Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster.
Do you notice his neck, by the way?
What else did I expect? Although...
He has like vampire bites?
It hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things,
I don't know for sure,
there
but I'm
might
pretty sure
still
he's a
be
vampire.
time. Well, yes, of course. But first things first. You know, I was ready to go this alone. But maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know. All right. I accept. Lead on.
And I only mildly think he'll try to stab me in the back. I mean, you already tried once, so...
He leveled up now, though.
Yep. Do I have to choose anything with you? Or do you also do it all yourself? Looks like he's good. Man, they make it easy.
I'm gonna send something to him. He can have these thieves' tools.
Well, I didn't mean to click that, but that's fine. I'm a little scared boy. So, well, I tried.
I think it actually ran off that time, so I can't go try it for you.
Yeah. Thought I saw a plant over here that looked like it was grabbable. Pick it up. Why can't I? Why is targeting things so difficult?
Holding Alt does make them a little bit easier to target when their name's shown up like that.
Yeah, but only slightly.
Yeah.
Okay, that's where we came from. I got turned around with my camera.
Where's your
Means-
fearless leader?
That means it's either the burning path or the other burning path. Sure. The more northern one. It looks more walkable.
There. A mind flayer. And it's hurt.
That thing's bound to be dangerous, even if injured. Best be careful.
Where is it? Oh, there it is.
You approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you. You could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion.
Trying to use your mind flayer powers on me.
You can't move, can't think. Thinking is mercifully done for you. It will be a joy to serve, to die for it an honor. It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it. But then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere.
Well, considering your intelligence, I don't know if that first one would be a good idea.
I don't know either, but I am curious. Am I able to partly read its mind if its mind slips?
Only way to find out.
All right,
You
then.
can roll. Hey, you made it. So because you have a bard on your team, before you roll, you can actually take advantage of bardic inspiration and add that to your roll.
Your minds
Ah.
fuse, lusting for something that is gone. But then its grip claws back with a vengeance, a vice locking your mind into obedience. It needs sustenance to survive, and with your very body, you can provide.
Difficulty 5 this time. If you ever don't feel comfortable on a roll, you should have like a little plus thingy at the bottom.
Yeah.
And then if you click that, you can pick which advantage you want to take advantage of.
It does not let me select Bardic Inspiration for some reason.
Oh, maybe I have to select that then because I'm controlling my character. So if you ever want that one, just let me know then. But otherwise, you can make guidance work for you since you're controlling her.
Okay.
So do you want Bardic Inspiration?
Sure. Yay!
And now when you roll, it should add that in there.
Well,
That is how your luck would go, though, isn't it?
huh?
That is how your luck would go. You get a bonus. It's like almost maximum roll.
The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
Monster. Death is too good for it.
My players succumb to death.
It has a mine.
Interesting.
Sure, I'll
That
take
is
it.
randomized, so
There's squeaking. Is there another of the little mine thingies in here?
I heard that as well, but I don't see one, nor have I ever seen one here. Might be environmental.
Yeah. Dead goblins.
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
This one has something useful.
Oh.
Supply pack.
Ah. Is there anything up that way? It's a lot of up. Well, hello, portal. Man, there's a whole lot of area that isn't area we're supposed to go, it seems.
That room looks unstable somehow.
Ancient Sigil Circle.
That's because there's a lot of, we can get two more people onto our team currently, and then it kind of tries to funnel us into going one of two different directions, of which one of them, ultimately, is just exploration, in which case it still funnels us through a certain town to force the story.
Okay, what is this thing?
Approach the sigil on the stone.
I'm curious what the Paladin's
Magic
special is for this, because
glitters and
both my
swirls
classes
from
I've
it
played have had
erratically,
specials for this.
as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
I don't seem to have anything special.
It's after this.
Okay.
A hand? Anyone?
Yeah, no, you don't have a special in this one at the moment, unless it's after you ask questions or something, because my special was to try performing for the sigil to calm it down. And then the druid one was tap into your druidic powers to try to calm it down.
Just your average traveler stuck between realms. Pull me out, and we'll get properly introduced.
Don't know why my camera shifted over to this blurry image, but whatever. Sure. I have a +3. Why not? Hey! I was expecting a 1.
I was expecting a 4.
That's it! Go on! Keep pulling!
Gale, whose personality they tuned up a little bit in full launch.
Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. I'm usually better at this. A bit shocked, but friend, it's a relief and a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Norse Lloyd as well. And I can only assume you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region.
Repel it.
No use sugarcoating it, is there?
Yup.
The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a process known as ceramorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
You seem
He's
to
much
know
better
enough
now than he
about
was
our
in closed
condition to
beta.
realize
Or
it's
open
beyond
beta, I
most
mean.
clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them.
Hey, there's a special one.
As we've established, few enough can. It's not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon, too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together? Oh, I see you're traveling with plenty of company already. Perhaps I can join you later instead. I'll make my way to your camp and embark upon a succulent slow cook to be consumed upon your return.
A lot of people like his personality change.
I say he's very friendly. He's like the opposite of Lady Girl.
Oh, Shadowheart? Or...
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotcha. And if we go up here, then we can get one more character back up here. If we want to do that before I go to bed.
Alrighty. This way, yeah?
Yeah.
And a basket on the ground. I barely make out a person. Oh, there's the two peoples.
Of course it's dangerous. One of them carved up Zor's whole squad.
So let's leave it.
And let the goblins have it? No. We take it to the grove. Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad, and twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh, a guest.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them.
See, I had a tiefling response here, because they're also tieflings, so I was able to convince them just by being a tiefling to leave.
I don't know how good my deception is.
It says you actually have a +2, because if you hover over it, you have a +2 to charisma.
Ah.
And if you hover a paladin, it tells you the fact that you're a beacon of hope in dark times, therefore they're more likely to listen to you as well. Do you want any bonuses?
Sure.
Oh, I can't give you a bonus this time. I didn't have it prepped. So you can use your guidance bonus though if you want.
By the power of guidance. Hey, lady that doesn't like this lady, help me help this lady.
See, I never thought of it that way, but yeah, that's kind of a funny, cruel thing of its own.
Bam!
He's right. Let's go. We need to check out that blast. You didn't hear it? Shook our camp good, so we came for a look.
I'm curious. I'm gonna exit the combo for a moment since I was listening in. So I want to see if I can... Ah, that's why I don't have any Bardic Inspirations left. Okay, that's why I can't.
Oh,
Bardic
you have a
Inspire
limited
you.
number of them.
Yeah, 3 per long rest.
Oh. Man, it felt like you were using them constantly.
Those healing things we used in the flying area count as long rest.
Oh. Man, we should have grabbed one of those to put in our pocket.
Right. Let me just put this here.
It's like, how much does it take up? Doesn't matter. As long as I can carry it, I want one of these.
Paul, you got a lot of pluses at the moment because it didn't use up your guidance.
Oh. Cool.
Oh, no, guidance is time-based, so you get it. This all counts as a part of the same time.
Wow.
I mean, only 3 times what you
Northwest.
needed.
Look for Nettie. Whatever your wound, she can mend it.
And be careful. There are goblin traps everywhere.
Nymessa, come.
Enough gawking.
I think
Get
it's going to
me
be what your
down.
response is going to be to her.
I am very tempted with that one. However, it's not, I don't think she's the personality for jokes.
So I've actually done the say please every time, just because I find it funny. Because even with her personality, the fact that she's my
Observe
favorite so
and
far, it
listen.
is something I would do,
You'll hear
even with
goblins
someone with that
before you
personality.
see them.
Oh yeah.
As you say.
And every time it does, she's just like, asking me to say please is like asking a dragon to bow to worms. Get me down!
So, how do we get her down?
I can get her down.
Oh.
Oh, apparently because I got her down, I'm talking to her this time?
Oh, are you? Alright, I have
My
this.
people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
So for things like that, in case you missed stuff on the bottom left-hand corner, there is a dialogue history you can click on to see what she said.
Ah.
It is many things. A hatchery, a training grounds, a shelter. Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a Gaith tadpole, we must report to Augustil for purification. You are full up. Dismiss your weakest warrior. Very well, but heed my words. The Horned Ones
Of course,
mentioned
Shadowheart
a camp.
disapproves because we
One
recruited
there,
her.
this Zoru, has seen Githyanki. A creche must be near. I must interrogate this Zoru. Our very lives depend on it. I will be at your camp. Do not keep me waiting.
You can be a little less demanding, lady. Now, what did you say, Dash? I couldn't hear you over her.
Oh, because of my choice, Shadowheart disapproved of me because we recruited her.
Well, she can hush.
Yeah. But since it is 2, I have to go to sleep because of work, but just to give you a little bit of heads up before when we play next time.
Yeah.
Over this way
Okay.
is a encounter and a dungeon of sorts. That's all I'll say so I don't spoil much for you. And over this way is the town that's going to eventually force us to go through because there's literally no way out of here other than going that way.
I'll say, I figured eventually we'd go towards the town because of the one path leading to that gate. I just wanted to explore as much as I could beforehand.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. We can still explore, that's no problem, but if we want to explore, we want to stay away from the far that way.
So the moment we approach the, like, close enough to it, it forces us in.
Yes and no. It's not so much that it forces us in, but it forces us into a scenario. We can come back this way afterwards, but it will force us into a scenario.
Gotcha.
Here, since I can do this. You can't obviously see the map because neither of us have been over there yet, so it's just a black void, but over roughly near where I'm marking at, once you get too close to that spot, it forces a scenario.
Okay. Over near the big rock.
Yeah.
Because I can move my map over to where you were pointing.
Yeah, over there is where it forces a scenario, down in that little, expanse down there.
Weird, 'cause that doesn't seem like where we started. So we started down
It's
there,
not,
and is that
yeah,
a
it's the
different
opposite
path
of where we
there?
started.
Let's say, was it random exploration for the big gate that was near where we started, too?
So you talk about the big castle-like area, right?
Yeah, the one down near the, like, near the tendrils of the ship that crashed.
So that is a part of the area I mentioned that is over to our east. If you move your
Weird.
camera over to the east, there's a big area over here. That's all part of this. That's just the lower level that you were looking at the
Okay.
gate before.
Okay. Is there a way to make my map not spin?
Um,
I'll have to figure that out in the settings, I guess. So if it exists, it's probably in the settings.
yeah, I don't think there's a quick button to click on, so I think it would be in there somewhere.
Does
Actually, yeah, interface. Settings, interface. North-facing minimap.
interface? Yes, definitely. Definitely. There we go. Now I know which way is north at all times, rather than it swinging around. I mean, it would be helpful if my thing saw which way my camera was facing, but that's whatever.
Yeah, it's just which way your character is facing instead.
Yes. Which I can barely see the little nub, so it works, even if just barely.
But yes, it's just been fun. Have fun doing whatever you continue streaming. Oh, actually, before I can let you go, because you'll want to turn this off because you're streaming. Go back to interface. Or no, go to gameplay. Settings, gameplay.
Settings. Gameplay.
User options. Turn off the top two.
User options. I have them turned off.
Okay.
I was like, because it asked in the beginning if I wanted nudity, and I said no.
Gotcha. Another thing to note, I don't know if yours is turned on or not, because I think mine shows off, but I don't know how that works in multiplayer, is karmic dice down at the bottom of user options.
Nice.
Because karmic dice are a weird little thing they added in this winter, basically to simulate randomness, but making it not random as much. They make it to reading too many successes or too many failures from either you or the enemies, that it forces it to not be another success or a failure.
Oh. So you can never have a bunch of streaks of either good or bad.
Correct. It also applies to the enemies. Which can have its ups and downs, because that means that you can't have, say, an enemy doing multiple misses against you, because the game will eventually force them to hit you.
Yeah.
So most people turn that off, because they'd rather have the pure randomness of a dice roll as opposed to a semi-random dice roll.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that because you're ending or going to bed, I shall be ending my stream as well.
Fair enough. If you do decide to play this game on your own at any point, make a different save for two reasons. One, so we stay together, and two, because since I've been in your party now, people are hoping they'll change this or a mod comes out to change it, but you literally can't remove my character. If you log back into this one, my character's part of your party forever.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yep. But yes, bye-bye. Night-night.
Bye-bye. Night-night. Alrighty, and with that, I think I shall be ending for now. We shall be playing more of this in about 2 weeks. Because about every other Sunday, we're going to be switching it out. When Vega's able to join, we'll probably be playing Borderlands. I say probably because who knows, depending the week, whether or not Snow is there. And when he's off playing D&D with his offline friends, I think. He plays D&D with some group of people. We'll be playing this, which is also D&D, I guess, so we'll be playing D&D as well. So, a bit of back and forth between these. Sunday will now, for the foreseeable future, be another streaming day for me, which is awesome. Yeah. So thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Maybe I'll see you in the future. And may you all have a wonderful day. Goodbye, everyone.